Every successful NFL team eventually pays a hidden price for winning. For the Buffalo Bills, that price may soon come in the form of the loss of their offensive architect, Joe Brady. The young coordinator was one of the most coveted names in the NFL's most recent head coaching cycle, and while he has remained in Buffalo, for now, the countdown to his possible departure in 2026 has already begun. After Ken Dorsey was fired mid-season in 2023, Brady took over the role and quickly revolutionized the Bills' offense. In his first full season as offensive coordinator, Buffalo finished second in total points scored and ranked in the top 10 in total yards. Most significantly, Brady played a crucial role in elevating Josh Allen's play, helping him win his first NFL MVP award. That kind of impact on a coaching career doesn't go unnoticed in a league built on quarterback success. Last offseason, Brady was a promising candidate for a head coaching job. He interviewed with the Chicago Bears, Jacksonville Jaguars, and New Orleans Saints. None of those jobs materialized, but not for lack of interest. The timing simply wasn't right. According to Bleacher Report's Mo Moton, Brady is already listed as one of the top 8 candidates with a chance to land a head coaching job in 2026. If he has another breakout offensive campaign this year, keeping him in Buffalo beyond the season will be an uphill battle. Brady's brilliance is both a gift and a warning. He's transformed the Bills' offense into one of the most dangerous units in the league. But with that transformation comes attention. A lot of attention. Front offices are watching. Owners are planning. General managers are watching. And once the 2025 season is over, offers for Brady could come pouring in. If the right opportunity presents itself, it'll be hard for him to turn it down, especially if it comes with full control of a franchise. For now, the Bills remain lucky. They've retained one of the sharpest offensive minds in football at a time when continuity is crucial, but that luck may not last forever. Joe Brady is on the rise, and Buffalo's window with him may be closing just as quickly. So here's the million-dollar question. Can the Bills make it to the Super Bowl in 2025 before potentially losing the brains behind their offensive evolution? But even with Brady calling the plays, another problem is brewing, not on the sidelines, but in the backfield. Something's brewing behind the scenes in Buffalo, and it's not just game plans. Star running back James Cook enters 2025 with one goal off the field, getting paid. After a breakout season that broke franchise records, Cook believes it's time to secure his financial future, and he's not shy about saying so. During mandatory minicamp, fans noticed a new detail on the back of Cook's jersey. Instead of Cook, it now read Cook 3. It was a personnel change Cook had been planning for months, and it finally became official after filing the necessary paperwork with the NFL. But while that may have gotten some attention, the real change Cook is seeking comes with dollar signs. Cook is reportedly seeking a contract worth at least $15 million per year, a figure that would put him in the same league as elite running backs like Derrick Henry, just below stars like Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley. And if you look at the numbers, Cook's defense is strong. In 2024, he led the NFL with 16 rushing touchdowns, a new Buffalo Bills record. His 3.1 yards before contact per carry ranked 5th in the league, and his 2,638 career rushing yards are the most among any running back selected in the 2022 draft. Still, there's one problem. No deal has been reached. Despite his production, the Bills and Cook remain at an impasse when it comes to a contract extension. With training camp fast approaching, concern is growing. Cook was a full participant in minicamp, demonstrating leadership and professionalism. When asked about it, he said, "I'm here. I'm part of this team. I'm a leader. So I just showed up and practiced." But behind those calm words, there's real urgency. Cook wants a deal done now, and if it doesn't, he could sit out practices once training camp starts. The Bills are in a tough spot. On one hand, Cook is vital to the offense. He's explosive, reliable, and clearly still improving. But on the other hand, throwing big money at running backs has hurt teams in the past. It's a risky market, and general manager Brandon Beane knows it. This trade will be crucial. If Cook feels disrespected or undervalued, it could ripple through the locker room and disrupt the team's chemistry. On the other hand, getting a deal done could solidify the Bills' offensive core for years to come. All eyes are now on the front office. Will they focus on their dynamic defensive weapon or risk the uncertainty of a Super Bowl-filled season? One thing is for sure, even the best offense in the league can't win alone. If the Bills are serious about making a run at a title, the next piece of the puzzle is clear. The defense needs to grow. Everyone loves to talk about MVP Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills' top-tier offense. But the simple, brutal truth is, no matter how explosive your offense is, you can't win championships without a defense that can finish the game. And for the 2025 Buffalo Bills, that's the big question this season. Can the defense bounce back and lead the team to the Super Bowl? Last season, Buffalo's defense took a notable step back. For the first time in 4 years, they failed to finish in the top 10 in scoring defense or total defense. The impact was obvious. When the Bills were eliminated in the AFC Championship game, it wasn't the offense that fell apart. It was the defense that couldn't hold the line when it mattered most. General manager Brandon Beane wasted no time addressing the issue. In free agency, the Bills made a bold move by signing veteran edge rusher Joey Bosa. At 29, Bosa is still capable of dominating the trenches if he can stay healthy. He'll be paired with linebacker Matt Milano, another elite defender who has missed significant time the past 2 seasons, but remains a force when available. But Beane didn't stop there. He doubled down in the 2025 NFL Draft, using 4 of Buffalo's top picks on defense: quarterback Maxwell Hairston, left tackle TJ Sanders, left tackle Landon Jackson, and left tackle Deion Walker. Each brings size, athleticism, and raw power, exactly what this team needs to rejuvenate a unit that underperformed in 2024. The strategy is clear: combine veteran star power with hungry young talent and rebuild a defense that can compete with the league's best. But the risk is equally clear. Bosa has recorded just 13 sacks over the past 3 seasons, hampered by age and injuries. Milano has played in just 9 games in 2 years. And while rookies have potential, NFL speed is another story. If all goes well, the Bills could re-emerge as a top 5 defense. That would be a game changer. With Josh Allen leading the charge and Joe Brady at the helm, a dominant defense could finally be the missing piece that propel Buffalo to the top. But if the defense isn't up to par, if injuries crop up again, or if the rookies need more time, the Bills could find themselves in the same heartbreaking situation they found themselves in last year. So close, yet still falling short once again. It's not just about rankings. It's about the DNA of the league. Great teams have balance. They don't just score more points than you. They fight harder, last longer, and lock you down when the game is on the line. Now the spotlight turns to the other side of the ball. The pressure is on. The mission is clear. If the Buffalo Bills are to finally make it to the top, the defense has to step up. Bills Mafia, what do you think? Will Joe Brady stay or go? Should James Cook get a salary? Will this defense be enough to get us to the promised land? Leave your thoughts in the comments, because this season isn't just about watching, it's about believing. Leave your opinion. Here, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, but I'll be back later to update you with the latest news from Buffalo Bills.